Alright, so your total's gonna be... Oh no, not this guy again. Oh, how good it is to see you again, Kira. Oh, and who might this be? What does it look like, man? Just another customer. My. Business has been doing better than ever, I see. Well, despite you being a complete weirdo, I gotta admit, things have gotten better here ever since you showed up. That's wonderful. Anyway, that'll be $6.99. Thanks. Keep the change. You there! May I ask you something? I'll be sure to keep it short. I understand you must have important business to attend to. Sure. What's up? Well, you see, I have a little game in the works, and I was wondering if you'd like to test it for me. Oh, really? What kind of game? It's difficult to explain. I guess you could think of it as a virtual reality game. Sounds interesting enough. So, do I need to sign up or anything? Nope. Signatures are so outdated, don't you agree? Sure. So, where's the testing gonna be? Right here. Tomorrow. Here? This is a gas station. Don't you think it would be better somewhere else? Don't worry about it. Kira over there is just fine with it. If you say so. Well, I'd better get going. I'll be back tomorrow. One more thing. Yeah? I never got your name. Oh, right. It's Rin. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rin. Call me Arden Lucis Kylum. See you tomorrow, I guess. Of course. Man, every time you come here, you talk to people on their way out. Why is that? What can I say? I'm a very social person. I want to meet everyone I possibly can. And there I was, in the game of the original 10.
Strange. I've been to that same gas station before, and I do remember meeting someone really weird there.
Oh, really?
But I never got his name. And it was also after the third game I played, so I don't think it could have been the Arden guy you're talking about. I see. Well, I just thought I'd let you guys know that he's the guy we're looking to defeat, the composer of the Impostors game.
Why is he called the composer?
Not sure of the exact reasoning, but I assume it's a title he made for himself since he created the game.
So then he's the one who caused all of this. We need to go out and find him.
Are you sure we're ready for that? I've only played the game twice, and if he can make something like that, I can only imagine his true power.
Yeah, Link. Let's hold our horses. We don't know a thing about this guy except for his name.
Right.
Hey, I thought it was a good idea.
Thanks.
Although, we can't exactly be slow either. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but some players who come out of the Impostors game come out differently. It's all of that mental suffering I was talking about.
You know, after the first game I was in, I happened to meet Tails at a store. The thing is, he acted differently. It's like he'd never slept a day in his life.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. A bunch of people are coming out of the game with this weird condition that I've dubbed Insomnia.
Isn't that already a thing?
Yeah, but this is a much more advanced form of it. It's almost like their soul was ripped straight from their body, so all that's left is a walking husk.
Well, if that's the case, then why hasn't it happened to us?
I have no clue. That we'll just have to figure out along the way.
Well, clearly we can't allow this to go on. So if another game takes place anytime soon, we should try to stop it then.
Of course. I mean, the next one could be tomorrow for all we know.
Right. So just stay on your toes. We don't have DreamHack or anything else to save us this time around.
Yeah, it's up to our own skills now.
I just hope we'll all make it out okay, no matter what happens.
I know we will. We have to.
Link's right. Well then, I should probably head home. Alright. Just one more thing. I have a strong feeling the game is going to occur tonight.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. Something inside me is just telling me to be careful.
Well then, we should take that with caution. Everyone, be prepared for tonight, because it could be the biggest game of our lives.
Right.
Well, would you look at that? There are 3 imposters among us this time, everyone.
Same thing every time.
Huh, this is a lot different than the last time that I played. I mean, there's 20 people now. Tell me about it. Hey, you kinda sound like me. You're right.
Wait. Patrick? You're here too?
Sponge?
I can't believe we're both here and in this really cool place.
Where is everyone? Am I the only one who made it into the game?
Hey guys, don't you think we should do our tasks now?
I do believe the purple-haired madam to be correct. Let us get to our tasks.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. We all made it here.
Alright then. See you all later.
Wait for us, Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. It looks like I really am the only one here. Oh.
Oh, I think that's Mega Man over there. Maybe I can try talking to him, just so I'm not as lonely during this game. Hey Mega Man, it's been a while. What's up?
What do you want, Mario?
Huh? Oh, well, I thought I'd just say hi since we haven't seen each other in forever, you know?
Mario, we both know you're just using me as someone to talk to so you don't look lonely.
Well, jeez, I'm sorry, just trying to start a conversation.
In the middle of this kind of game? You expect me to believe that?
Yes?
Well, I don't. Now get a move on. I'm busy.
Wait, but I actually would like to catch up. I mean, it's been like years, bro.
If you want to know, Mario, things aren't going so swell for me.
How so?
Well, for starters, everyone I know is dead now.
Whoa! Mamma mia!
Yeah, so now I'm alone. And what makes things worse is I finally realized that conflict will never end.
What?
You know, I took on the role of keeping the world at peace, but then I realized the conflict will never end. So I just gave up, and here I am.
Well, geez, man, I mean, that's kind of a pessimistic view on things.
Will you just go somewhere else already?
Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, Mega Man.
Well, that didn't work. Who can I talk to now?
And done.
Huh? I think that's Yoshi, and he's right next to me. Oh, maybe I can talk to him. I know him pretty well.
Another task complete. How nice.
Hey, Yoshi, what's up?
Oh, hey, Mario. You know me, just doing my tasks.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I was wondering, do you want to, like, hang out? Because I don't have anyone else in this game that I can hang out with.
Oh, you know, Mario, I would love to, absolutely. But unfortunately, I'm a solo rider.
Oh, well, I guess that's understandable. I'll see you later, Yoshi.
Well, there goes another botched attempt.
What now? Huh? Hey, that's Rosalina. Maybe I can talk to her. I mean, we used to be friends. Hey, Rosalina. Hey, it's been a while, you know, since the Galaxy days.
I suppose it has been. But what brings you to me, Mario?
Oh, well, I'm just trying to find people to hang out with, I guess.
I see. Well then, good luck with that.
Well then, I guess that's a no.
Well, hopefully you all remember, but I'll go over this again. We have 3 missions for this game. First, to find the trigger, what puts people into this game in the first place. Second, find the Night Sky Prince, wherever he may be. And finally, just straight up survive the game.
You make it all sound so simple.
No kidding. I feel like this is gonna be a lot harder than we think. Well, that shouldn't stop us from trying, you know?
Yeah, I get ya. Well, I should probably head back to my tasks, so I'll see you guys later.
Huh. I'm surprised he didn't want to stick with me or anything. Who knows? Maybe he's got the right idea. So, I'll get back to my tasks, you get back to yours. See you later, Cloud. Yep, see ya. Well, this is the second time I've been in this weird game thing. Hopefully nothing bad happens. All I gotta do is my tasks, and then I'll be good. Oh, God! Oh, I shouldn't have even talked.
Oh man, where do I even go from here? Oh! DDD! No! I'll report your body, King.
So, it seems Waddle Doo's gonna be the first one reporting a body this time around. What's up, Dewey boy?
Well, I found King DDD's body in the hallway, but I have no evidence of who did it.
Hey, maybe it's a self-report. We should vote him out.
Don't you think it's a little early for that?
Yeah, that's way too soon. We should trust what'll do.
Alrighty then, trust the little fellow we do. Well then, shall we get back to our tasks, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh man, I really am completely alone in this game. Is it even worth trying to end the game if I don't have my teammates? I mean, I don't know what to do without them. I'm sure if any one of them were in this situation, they'd be just fine. But here I am just whining, waiting for a miracle to happen. I can't do anything.
Hey, Mario, you good over here?
Whoa, Sonic?
The one and only. Say, what's wrong? You've been looking pretty down ever since the start.
Yeah, well, I just don't really have anyone to talk to or hang out with during this game, I guess.
You know, Mario, that's kind of how I've felt through all my past games. Say, maybe we can hang out.
You'd want to hang out with me?
Sure, why not? Couldn't hurt.
Well, sick. I've got a task in Shields, actually, so you want to head over there with me?
Lead the way.
All right, let's go.
Well, here I am. Took long enough to find this place.
Listen, Mickey, I know it's hard, but you gotta keep your pants on the entire... Mickey, look at that.
Wow!
Huh? What was that?
Are you an angel? Because you have wings.
Yeah, I am. Never seen one before?
Never in my life. You're so cool.
Thanks. No need to be so weird about it.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know if that was the reaction I was expecting from these people when they see an angel. But, oh well. Better get back to my task. Oh, hey. Isabel, am I right?
Oh, hello, Pit. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing alright. Not really sure what's going on, but I'll manage.
Same here. So, you have this task too?
Yep.
Alright. Well then, I'll move out of your way. See ya, Pit.
See ya, Isabel. Man, she was nice. Hopefully I can meet more people like her in the game. Lady Paladina.
And then I said, yo, my pants are staying off until I leave the store.
Wow, Mickey, I don't even know what to say at this point. You just love taking your pants off.
You know me, just free flowing.
Well, whatever that means. Say, why don't we... Mickey, I think I just heard a vent.
Me too, Kermit. And it was right over there.
What?
What the? That guy wasn't even in here with us. How is he dead? Why did we hear it then?
I don't know. But we gotta report it.
But what if they think it's a self-report?
Well, maybe we can,
What's with all the noise down here, you two?
Isabel, I'm gonna need you to listen to me really quick. It is not what it looks like.
It's you two. It has to be. I remember seeing you guys talking to him before I did. You're probably trying to get his location so you could kill him.
What? No, that's not true.
I don't believe you. I'm reporting his body.
Reporting a body, are we, Isabel? What seems to be the issue?
Well, here's the thing. I found Pit's body in the hallway.
Oh, seems like that angel flew a bit too close to the sun. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll be quiet.
Anyway, I think Mickey and Kermit are behind it.
Oh, no, she's wrong. Don't listen to her, please.
Okay. Let's just hear Isabel's point of view first, then we can get to you two.
Thank you, Freddy. Well, before I started talking to Pit at the beginning of the game, I saw Mickey and Kermit talking to him. I assumed they were trying to get his location so they could know where to team up and kill him.
That's not true.
Yeah.
We were just sitting in the hallway talking about not wearing pants, and then suddenly his body comes out of the vent.
I don't think we should vote anyone out this time, guys. And why do you say that? Isn't it obvious? This is a setup. The way Kermit described it, it makes me feel like the imposter killed Pit earlier, dragged his body all the way through the vent, and then planted it behind Kermit and Mickey, making them seem like the imposters.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense, purple guy. I don't know about y'all, but I think we should agree with him.
I never thought about it that way. I guess that makes sense.
See? We're innocent! We're innocent!
Yeah, I see that now. Sorry about that, you two.
Well, don't worry about it. At least none of us got voted out.
All's well that ends well, huh? Ah! Well, you guys think we should get back to our tasks?
Yeah, let's get back to our tasks. Tasks. Wait, why am I laughing again? Oh well.
And done.
Perfect. All right, we ready to head to the next task?
Yep. But first, I wanted to ask you a question, Sonic.
Oh yeah? What's up?
It's gonna sound kinda weird, but do you know anything substantial about this game? Like, why was it made in the first place? And why are we playing it now?
I'm gonna be honest, Mario, I couldn't tell you. I've just been playing ever since that one game when Link was the imposter.
Wait, you remember that? I thought you were dead.
Don't you know? We turn into ghosts once we die and we just end up spectating the game. I guess that makes sense. Well, anyway, I've been working with a couple friends to stop this game because it's been causing some problems in the real world.
Really?
Yeah, we've surpassed many obstacles along the way, and now all we have left to do is to take down the Usurpers and the Composer. I'm sorry, could you say that again? Oh, right, I guess you wouldn't know. The Composer's like the creator of the game, and then there's his 3 Usurpers, which are moderators. Moderators, huh? Who would have thought? Not me. Until Rin told me about it, at least. Wait, who's Rin? He one of your friends? Oh, yeah, he went by Joker in the 5th game. I'm sure you talked to him a little bit. Oh, I remember now. Well, if you're trying to stop the game, I'd be happy to help. Wait, really? Definitely. Let me tell you, I haven't been a big fan of this game either, so I'm ready to take it down whenever. Awesome! Well, I suppose when this game's over, I can introduce you to the rest of the team. Sounds good to me. Speaking of the rest of this game, we should probably get back to our tasks, right?
Yep, let's go.
Finished! Oh man, what an easy task! I got a feeling this game's gonna be an easy one!
Oh, hey Mickey, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Just chilling, doing my tasks and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I just wanted to tell you about something really cool.
Oh, really? Lay it on me!
Well, you see that big structure over there?
That one?
Yeah, so basically you get on top of it and you can hide there for the whole game and you'll never get caught by an imposter.
Wow! That sounds amazing! Oh, I'm gonna go up there right now! Thanks, Patrick!
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Whoa! Man, what a climb! Oh, but I'm finally up here. Wow, this place is amazing! Kinda makes me just wanna enjoy the moment. Oh, so nice. Free living. Now, is this what I think it is? A free head cushion? Oh, you know I'm gonna make use of that. Let's be honest with ourselves. Ah. What was that? Oh my God! I killed Isabel! What do I do? What do I do? They're gonna think I'm the imposter! What do I do? I can't just stay here. I had to run away. Or they're gonna think I'm the imposter.
Huh? Is that Mickey? And did he kill Isabel?
Oh, golly gee willikers, I think I pooped my pants! Oh, what do I... hi, Sade! We're just hanging out! Oh!
So you're an imposter, Mickey! I'm not getting close to you. I'm reporting you with the emergency button.
Why? I can't walk with my pants pulled down!
Calling a meeting, are we? What seems to be the problem, Shantae?
Well, I was walking next to comms, and then I saw it. Mickey's standing next to Isabel's dead body.
No, that's not a very good look, Mickey. What do you have to say to this, my good sir?
It was an honest mistake. You gotta trust me. I leaned over on the weight and it just fell on her.
Wait, did I hear that correctly? You killed her with a weight?
Yeah, it was 20 pounds. I probably could have lifted it, but things happened.
Mickey, how could you?
Kermit! You gotta trust me! It wasn't me!
Well, I mean, you kinda admitted to killing her with a 20-pound weight. So, what else are we supposed to do other than vote you out? Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is just a little too suspicious, Mickey.
So, we're voting him out then?
I suppose so. See you later, Mickey.
Wait, no! Kermit! Wait! I don't wanna go!
My good friend Mickey wasn't the imposter, and you all voted him out!
Well, what else were we supposed to do? That 20-pound weight thing sounded kind of convincing.
I'm afraid what's done is done, guys. We just gotta move on.
What's done is done, my tushy! I'm going back to do my tasks. I'll see you all later. Mickey.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how we're gonna find the answers we're looking for. I mean, it's not like they're gonna be hidden in plain sight or anything.
I agree. If only somehow we could bring out the composer.
I don't know, man. That seems like a bit of a stretch. I don't think the composer's gonna want to answer us directly.
Hey, you never know. It could be worth a shot. It all comes down to how we do it.
Well, we can work on that later. For now, we just need to survive. I'm gonna do my tasks.
Huh. He really doesn't seem to be in a good mood today. You got that right.
Why is everyone spread around electrical?
It's because we want to avoid someone getting killed in a cluster of people.
I see. I suppose I'll wait for my turn as well.
I'm done. Alright, see y'all later.
Alright, I'm done, Patrick.
Alright, let's go, SpongeBob.
You got it.
Oh, I do say that was quite easy.
Alright, finished. Your turn, Mario.
Okie dokie.
And there. We can be on our way now.
Okay, my turn now. Huh?
Huh? What was that?
I think it was a vent.
A vent? But the only other person there was Rosalina. Does that mean she's an imposter? If she's using a vent, then it's practically confirmed. We have to press the emergency button. Yeah.
What just happened? I was just pulled into a vent. Huh? Oh no. They probably think I actually vented. How am I gonna explain this to them?
Well. What do you have to report, Mario?
It's about Rosalina. Me and Sonic were in electrical, but then we heard a vent. The only other person there was Rosalina, so she vented.
Wait, you've got it all wrong. I was pulled into that vent by an imposter. Supposedly to look like an imposter myself.
I'm not buying that excuse, you all. What do you say we vote out this imposter?
I'm all for it, y'all. If Mario and Sonic both heard her vent, then we should probably get her out of here.
Alright then. Let's vote her out, guys.
I can't believe this.
Wait a minute. She wasn't an imposter?
Oh, crap. It seems she was telling the truth. Well, shoot! I really thought we had one.
Yeah, me too. But we just ended up voting out another innocent person. I'm sure the rest of the team wouldn't do that.
Mario, don't compare yourself to the rest of your team like that. We all make mistakes, and it's natural.
I guess so.
Well, we should probably get back to work, guys.
Indubitably. Okay then, guess I'll see y'all later.
So, Sonic, this is another random question, but do you know anything about the original tin?
The original tin. No, what is that?
Well, I learned it from Rin. Apparently it was the first ever game with the first ever players.
Sounds interesting. But yeah, I don't really know a thing about it.
Yeah, it was the same for me until Rin told me about it. So, it's fine.
You know, it sounds like it's gonna be real interesting to meet the rest of your team. They seem to know a lot about this game.
Yeah, they're a lot smarter than me. But I'm glad to be with them.
Well, anyway, we should probably get back to our tasks.
You're right. Lead the way.
Alright, done with that task. Now time to head to Shields. What's this? A knife? Why is it just laying here? I wonder if it belonged to an impostor. Well, I should probably put it down. I don't want to look like an impostor myself.
Oh, hey Shantae, what's up?
Oh, hey Freddy.
Is that a knife?
Huh? Wait, it's not what it looks like.
Oh, it's exactly what it looks like. I'm reporting you.
Wait, Freddy!
She's chasing me with a knife. Oh. Help!
Huh? What's all the screaming about?
Shantae's got a knife. She's trying to kill me.
Oh my lord! I better press the emergency button for him.
Wait! Huh?
So, Woody, you called a meeting. Could you explain all the noise from earlier?
Well, here's the thing. I pressed the emergency button for Freddy because I saw him running. And apparently, he was running from Shantae.
Yeah, she had a knife in her hand and everything. She's an imposter. She was trying to kill me.
Wait, I just found that knife on the ground. It wasn't mine. I'm not an imposter.
This is a load of barnacles.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would pick up an imposter's knife if you weren't an imposter yourself.
But...
No more buts. You're being voted out, Purplehead, madam.
You guys are the worst. You need to learn how to trust people.
What the? But she was literally chasing me with a knife.
I'm starting to think there's a specific imposter creating these setups to vote people out.
You're right. But who?
Well, there's no need to dwell on it. Let's get back to our tasks, everyone.
We need to hurry it up with finding the imposters, guys. Too many innocent people are being voted out.
Yeah.
You okay, Waddle-Doo? You haven't been acting the same recently.
Yeah, I'm just scared of knowing what'll happen when this game ends. I mean, will we find our answers? Or will the composer just kill us for real?
Trust me, Waddle-Doo, we'll be fine. I'm smart and Cloud's strong. We got you.
What? So I'm just moral support?
Hey, that's not all you're for. You're literally the backbone of the team. You hold us all together. He's right, Waddle-Doo.
I see. Well, I'm gonna go do my tasks now.
Something doesn't feel right. Tell me about it.
Time to go calibrate the distributor.
Hey, Yoshi.
Oh, what's up, Patrick?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you wanted like a drink or something. You know, I am quite thirsty. A drink would be really nice. Alright, well, I'll go pour us a couple cups of water. Alright, thanks. I'm gonna do my task while I wait. Alright, here's a little bit for Yoshi. And here's a little bit for me. Perfect. Well, actually, I think one cup is missing an extra element. The secret poisonous ingredient. I'm gonna kill Yoshi with it. Time to sprinkle a little bit in his drink. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Get all that poison in there. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. I'm sure he's gonna love his drink.
And there we go. I have officially calibrated the distributor. Now time to go get my water from Patrick.
Oh, hey Patrick. I see you got the drinks prepared. Oh yeah, you know it. This one's yours, Yoshi. I'll take this one.
This one's mine, huh? I know exactly what you did, Patrick. While I was doing my task, you poisoned my drink. You're an imposter. You're trying to kill me. I won't fall for that. Actually, I think I'd like to switch the drinks around. That other one looks a little better, so I'll have it.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now we can drink up. Actually, Yoshi, I kind of made that one for myself. You know, it kind of has some, like, special flavoring in it. So, you know, I think I should have it.
Special flavoring, you say? Oh, well, I would absolutely love to try that new special flavor you're doing. So I'll take the cup instead.
Listen, Yoshi, it doesn't work like that. I'm taking the cup of water that I made for myself.
Do you remember the motto, "We shall never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request"? Well, my most ridiculous request is to have your specially flavored water. So I'm gonna take it for myself, and you can have the other water.
Oh, just give me my water, Yoshi.
Well, I want it! Man, what is all that yelling about?
I gotta go check up over there, because I don't know what's going on.
Hey, you two! What are you yelling about?
Here's the thing. In a cosmic sort of way,
Listen, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I see 2 cups of water, and I'm gonna take one. So, yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Wait, Woody, don't drink that!
What'd you say, Yoshi?
Oh crap! I was too late to warn him! You see, what I was trying to say is,
Huh. That's a dead body.
Whoa. What do you have to report, Mega Man?
I found Woody's body in the kitchen, and 2 people were standing next to it. Patrick and Yoshi.
So, it must be one of those interesting fellows who killed Woody.
well, it's not me! Patrick over there was trying to poison me! That is not true! You were trying to poison me! I was trying to save my own life! Quit with your lying, you tubby pink fool! Nobody calls me Tubby!
Now, folks, let's not argue. If we're unsure, we can simply skip the meeting. Well, it's impossible it could be Patrick. But if you guys really want to skip the meeting...
That's just your friendly bias speaking, SpongeBob. So yeah, let's skip the meeting, everyone. Get back to your tasks.
Oh, hey Mario, how you doing? Oh, hey Sonic. If I'm being honest, I'm feeling kind of down. Yeah, I kind of noticed that from the beginning. I know you said you felt kind of alone, but is that really it? Well, the truth is, the rest of my team was supposed to be in this game with me. And now that they're not here, I just don't know what to do. Really? How are you all gonna get into the game at the same time? I mean, this thing seems to pick people at random. Well, it really just was by chance. But we all had a good feeling we'd make it. Well, Mario, even if the rest of your team isn't here, I'll be here to help. Thanks, Sonic. But I can't help but wonder, what are the others doing right now? They must be fast asleep. Where am I? I've never seen this place before. Welcome, Link. Huh? I'm glad you could make it. That was too close of a call. What? Who are you? Why do you look like me? I am what you want me to be. For now. What is that supposed to mean? I'm sure your mind is flooded with questions right now. Well, yeah. I don't know where this place is. I was just Wait. I was asleep. I'm supposed to be in the game with Mario. What happened? Link, welcome to the Celestial Realm. Huh? What I mean is that we're inside of the crystal. What? Inside of the crystal? What does that even mean? Would you like to know right now? Well, of course. I don't know why I'm here in the first place, so I'd love some answers. Calm down, Link. I need you to treat this information with great care, for that is the reason you're here. Huh? Well then, first, I'll explain what the crystal is. Or should I say, crystals. To begin, there are an infinite amount of parallel universes beyond this one. There could be one where none of this has happened, or one where this is all for fun. But we reside in this one, and we cannot change that. Wait, parallel universes? Yes, I'm sure your universe only believed them to be a myth up until now, but I can assure you they are real. That's a lot to take in already. I understand, but I need to tell you much more. Continue then. In each parallel universe, a crystal is present. Think of the crystal like the center of the universe. It could be on a planet or in outer space. Just wherever the center of the universe is. I see. But why? Why do universes even have crystals? A crystal is what holds a universe together. You could say they created the universes themselves. That makes sense. But other than creating the universe itself, what makes the crystal important? And how am I inside it right now? Why are you inside the crystal? Who knows? Fate could be in play. Fate? That's not important right now, though. You wanted to know what makes the crystal important, so I'll tell you. Okay, listen carefully. Every crystal works by one rule. A rule of death. Death? Yes, the rule goes as follows. As one dies, their soul is released into the crystal. That crystal then sends their soul to another world's crystal, where they will be reincarnated into a brand new person. Whoa. It's simply the way the crystal deals with a soul. That's interesting, but what am I supposed to do with this information? I feel like I've just gained the knowledge of a god, or something like that. It's not like I can just keep it to myself. Since you are lost, I will tell you why this information matters. Huh? I told you all of this, so you can oppose the will of Arden Lucis Kylo. Huh? It's a pleasure to meet you, Rin. Call me Arden Lucis Kylo.
I just thought I'd let you guys know that he's the guy we're looking to defeat. The composer of the Impostors game.
You mean the composer of the Impostors game? That is correct. But how? How do you know of him? The crystal is what gives me knowledge. Okay then, but what will this information do to help me and my friends defeat Arden? All of that information was so you could understand what I'm about to explain to you now. So, I believe you should know your enemy, and where he comes from. You mean Arden, the composer? Correct. So, what about him? Is he not just some evil guy with dark powers? Far from it. He is the most unnatural demon that has ever existed. Unnatural demon? Why? Because Arden did not follow the rules of the crystal. Huh?
Oh man, I really wish Mickey was still here.
Oh, hey Kermit, what are you doing?
Oh, just taking a break from tasks. I'm tired.
Oh yeah, I get you. But I left something in the oven a while ago. You think you could check it for me?
Well, I mean, sure. Why not? I'll check it right now.
Thanks, Kermit.
Alright, let's see. Not really seeing anything in here, Patrick. Just an empty pan. That's about it.
Oh, you're gonna have to go a little farther in. It's kinda hard to see.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll go a bit farther. I still don't see anything. Like, is it that hard to see? I mean, there just seems to be nothing in here.
Yeah, it is really that hard to see. Just go a little bit further in there.
Well, okay, fine. You know, Patrick, I think this is pointless, bro. There's literally nothing in here. I mean, at this point, just look for it yourself.
What the heck? Hey! Hey, let me out! Please, Patrick! Please let me out! I don't want to burn! It's getting hot! It's getting hot in here, Patrick! Let me out! I'm burning! Oh, looks like it's ready. Time to check the result. Wow. Nothing but perfect ash. Dinner is served. Well, I guess I can be on my way now.
I smell something. And it's atrocious. Absolutely dubious, you could say. I need to see what this is. This is clearly the source of the smell. Oh, that is absolutely nefarious. Oh, I cannot stand any more of this. I must walk away from this nasty scent. Ooh.
So, Kenji, how's the DreamHack stuff?
Oh, it's all over now.
Huh, I see. Well, that was weird. But, anyway, I got a task in this room right here. You know, card swipe.
Alright, I'll just wait out here for you.
Alright, see ya.
Weird how he didn't even try to talk to me at the beginning of the game. Guess he must be focused on other things. Hopefully he's not a weird murderer anymore. Oh, I think that's him.
Well, that was an easy task.
Huh? The door closed.
Kenji, why'd the door close on me?
Yoshi, what's going on in there?
I don't know. I think I'm safe though. I don't really see an imposter. The lights just went out.
Yoshi, are you okay?
Oh, well, the lights are out, and I can't really see anything.
Well, just keep moving around, just in case there's an imposter in there. They won't be able to hit you as easily.
Oh, alright. I'm doing that right now. I'm running around. Okay, I'm a pro at this. I'm a pro at this.
Alright, just keep going until the sabotage ends. Yoshi? Yoshi, are you still there?
I hear something. It sounds like music.
Oh, music? What? Yoshi! What the? Huh? The sabotage over. Okay, I need to check on Yoshi. Yoshi! Oh, he's dead. Crap. Kenji, what are you reporting? It's Yoshi. I found his body in admin. Ooh, how scary. Do you know who killed him? I don't know who killed him, but I did hear how it happened. I was right outside the door when Yoshi was being killed. Then he said music played. After that, he screamed and then died somehow. Lights going out, screaming, dying? Sounds like a game of Five Nights at Freddy's, mate. Yeah, that partially sounds like that.
Well, maybe it is Freddy.
What? Come on. Any imposter here could probably turn out the lights. And even if I was the imposter, why would I play the music? There's no point. It would just make me get caught.
I suppose that would be kind of stupid. So maybe it's not Freddy.
Okay, well, let's skip. Just get back to your tasks, everyone. I want this to be over.
Well, I suppose it's time for card swipe. Oh yes, here we go. It's been quite a while since I've been to this task. Oh man, how long ago was that? Oh well, I should probably just... My goodness! The flame has gone out! Huh? Is that Frederick Fitzgerald Baz Barrington? Was I correct about the Five Nights at Freddy's? He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me! It's pitch black. I can't see a thing. Where is he? What was all that scream? It's Rick! We have to report this! What are you reporting, Mario?
It's Rick. Me and Sonic found his body in Card Swipe.
Card swipe, huh? That was the same place as Yoshi's death. The only problem is, we don't know what happened to him.
So you two reported the body, and you have no idea what happened to him, but you were together. Could that mean you guys are working with each other to kill all the crewmates?
What? We've just been sticking together to stay safe.
Oh, sure. I definitely believe that, Mario.
Hey, Freddy, you can't blame them for sticking together. I mean, me, Cloud, and Waddledoo have been sticking together for this entire game, and none of us are imposters.
Fine. I guess we can skip the meeting.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head to comms.
Hey, SpongeBob, can I come to comms with you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Come on, Patrick.
Alright.
Well, here we are. I'm gonna do my task first, if you don't mind.
Hey, SpongeBob, can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course I can keep a secret.
Alright then. Well, I hope you're not mad, but, I'm one of the imposters.
Patrick? You're an imposter?
Yeah, and I just feel really bad for killing all these people. It doesn't feel right. I've never had to do this before. I don't like it. I want to go home.
Well, why don't you stop then? At least let the other imposters do the work for you.
I don't know. At the start of the game, I was just an imposter. I felt like I had to do it. I don't know what got over me. I'm sorry, SpongeBob. I want to go home.
Patrick.
Please keep the secret. I don't want anyone to know what I did. I don't want that weird feeling to come back. And I don't want to kill you, SpongeBob.
I'm sorry, Patrick, but we have to vote you out. It's too dangerous to keep you here as an imposter.
Okay, SpongeBob. Do what you have to do.
huh?
Patrick.
Great. Done with that task. Now it's time to...
What the? Mega Man and Patrick, are you two imposters?
No, Mario. You've got it wrong. It's just Patrick.
Why? Patrick, why would you kill your own best friend? Talk, Patrick! Why did you kill him? He was your friend!
Mario! Stop it.
Huh?
Stop trying to knock any sort of sense into him. At this point, he's a killer. That's his way, and there's no way to change it. Stop trying to make everything go the way you want it to go, because in the end, that's impossible, and I know about that all too well.
It still doesn't make any sense. They've been friends for years, and now he kills him? It doesn't matter if it's just in the game, or if it's just a role. It still doesn't make any sense. Even if I was the imposter, I wouldn't kill any of my friends. I would kill myself before hurting any of them.
Stop lying to yourself.
What?
Stop acting like a hero. Stop acting like you're the most morally correct person ever. Maybe you are, because what do I know? But at some point, your morality will come into question. I've been through all this hero stuff myself. I told you all that happened to me during the beginning of the game, and it just goes to show that conflict never ends. All this hero stuff, it's just a giant act of selfishness. And you need to realize that, Mario.
What do you mean it's selfish? I'm trying to protect my friends.
You're not doing this for your friends, Mario. You're doing it for yourself. You're so desperate for approval from others that you act like a hero with no flaws. That's how it was with me. And now I live in a world with no friends. And I'm going to die one day. All this to say that nothing matters in the end. I've been through it all. Just accept the inevitable, Mario. Stop trying to change fate.
But I...
Sacrificing everything for your friends may make you look like a hero. But is it really worth it in the end? To die so early, just to maybe be seen as a hero? It's a game, Mario. One we can't do anything about. So just accept it.
Mega Man.
Is this what a hero looks like to you?
I wasn't in control. It wasn't me. Patrick.
Well, 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 certified blubber boy. What seems to be the issue?
I killed SpongeBob and Mega Man. Vote me out. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. I hate it here.
What the heck? He's just admitting it. You okay, Mario? Hey, come on, cheer up. We're getting to vote out an imposter for free.
That's not...
Well, it seems we're voting him out for real. So, goodbye, Patrick. I hope you were telling the truth.
So he was telling the truth.
Well, that's one imposter down. I suppose we should get back to our tasks then.
Well, here we are, electrical. You seem to be really on edge, Waddle-Doo. Why is that? It's been like that the whole game.
It's just about all the mysteries that we have to solve. The truth is, I'm scared of the answers.
I understand. The future can be a really scary thing, because you never know what could happen. But that shouldn't stop you from moving forward and overcoming anything in your path.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't worry. With our efforts combined, we can make it through all of this.
I'm just wondering where the answers are. We haven't found any of them yet, and we're almost at the end of the game.
They'll pop up soon enough. I just hope I'm there to see it all.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, you two. I had a quick question to ask you. Could either of you lucky contestants help watch my medbay scan?
We're busy.
Ooh, what a shame. Come on, speak for yourself, little dude.
Come on, it'll be fine. You can do it yourself.
Oh, whatever you say. But the next time either of you try to ask me to watch your medbay scan, I'm not doing it.
What a weirdo. Well, my task is done. You can do yours now, Waddle-Doo. You almost done, Waddle-Doo? Sure is taking a bit just for a little electrical task. Waddle-Doo? Hey, why aren't you doing your task? So that's it. It's because you can't. Because you're an impostor. No. He'd never do this. This wasn't him. Someone else influenced him. I hope he knows this isn't his fault. What'll do? Prove to me that you're still in there. Find the answers to our mysteries. I'll be watching. Oh, hey Mario. What's up? You doing okay? Sonic, do you think trying to be a hero is selfish? Of course not. As a hero, you're actively trying to help people. I see. I wonder, will it all be worth it for me in the end? Mario, what are you saying? I feel like me and Link are really similar. I wonder if he ever thinks about this stuff as well. Yes, that is correct. Arden did not follow the rules of the crystal. What do you mean by that? What did he have to do with the crystal? I'll start with Arden's origins, so you can fully understand. Okay. First, Arden is not from this world. What? Arden originates from a universe far away from this one. That's insane. Yes, but we must continue. Arden's downfall begins in the kingdom of Lucis. Arden hated the Lucis bloodline for certain reasons, and that hate was so powerful, it gave him immense strength. At some point in his life, Arden came into contact with the crystal of that world. That moment,
the crystal took Arden's soul out of his physical body.
So, did he die after that? And that's why he's here?
No. Arden's hatred for the Lucis bloodline I mentioned earlier. It's what kept his physical body going. It's almost like his soul could control his body from the crystal. This, in turn, rendered Arden immortal, and he would never leave the world to be reincarnated.
Huh? Immortal?
You can think about it later. Anyway, long after that event, Arden and the last member of the Lucis bloodline, the Night Sky Prince, faced off at the kingdom. In the end, both of their physical bodies were killed.
So then, according to the crystal's rules, the Night Sky Prince guy would be sent to the crystal to be reincarnated, and Arden's soul would just stay there?
That is where everything goes wrong. The Night Sky Prince's soul and Arden's soul faced off within the celestial realm, with the Night Sky Prince coming out on top. Because of this, Arden's soul was finally put to rest and sent to another world. The Night Sky Prince's soul was also phased out of energy and was sent away.
Wow, this Night Sky Prince guy must be pretty strong if he could beat Arden. So then, how did Arden reincarnate here? Did all of that just happen way before this?
He didn't reincarnate. He held on to that hatred. And as you remember, that hatred is what allowed Arden to keep his physical form in the last world.
So that's how he didn't follow the rules. He somehow managed to keep his soul alive when coming to this universe, and brought his body back.
Correct. Now his soul resides within this crystal, and he's using an unknown host who he controls to enact his plan.
So Arden is just using someone?
Yes, he wouldn't be able to recreate his appearance otherwise. If he wasn't using a host, he would just be a dark energy floating around, waiting to be reformed.
So Arden doesn't belong in this world in the first place. He's the true imposter behind everything!
That is correct.
But I don't understand. All of that trouble to create a game that gives people a weird version of Insomnia? What's the point?
I have two guesses. One, he's using the game as some sort of elimination method, trying to find the Night Sky Prince.
How would he even know the Night Sky Prince is here?
He can sense him. Oh, if not that, then Arden may have set his ambitions higher than before, and I can only imagine the endless destruction the world would face if his plan is to be complete.
Endless destruction? What are we supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Why were we chosen? Millions of other universes, and the crystal decides that ours is the one to send Arden to? Why?
Link, it hasn't even been that long since all of this has started, and yet I can't do it anymore. I just want it all to end. I don't want to make any more mistakes. I don't want to kill any more people. I just want it to be over! And now here I am, stuck inside of the crystal, just to get loads of information I barely understand. Why was I chosen? I feel like the world is on my shoulders. I can't let my friends die. I can't let myself die. I don't even know if there's a way to protect anyone, knowing about Arden's unimaginable power.
Link.
What? Do you want to explain something that screws with my mind even more?
I'm done.
I don't care anymore. If I have to, I'll sit inside this crystal for the rest of my life. I understand your frustration, Link. That feeling of having everything put onto you, stuck in a cruel, unforgiving fate.
Huh?
Link, I think it's time I told you the truth.
The truth?
I was the one who brought you here, Link.
Only 4 crewmates remain within this game. Mario, Sonic, Jack, and Kenji. I'm wondering, is there a way to make it impossible for them to win? I have a feeling it's all contained within the emergency button, and I know just what to do.
Listen, Mario, we need to keep playing. We can't just stop now. Mario? Cloud!
Well, I guess we better report it.
Yeah.
Huh? What the? Well, who would have thought? I actually destroyed it.
Freddy's an imposter! I have to report this! Where did his body go? What the heck?
That doesn't make any sense!
What the? Was that the work of the other imposter? Whatever. It's clear that luck favors me over you two.
Now we have no way to vote him out!
We're nearing the end of the game now, you two. There's no need for meetings anymore.
Huh? Sonic? Your friend must have been so scared he had to run away.
Oh well, I'll just deal with him later.
Wait!
Don't delay the inevitable, Mario. I've set up so many people to be voted out or killed during this game that I've lost count. You're one of the people I wanted to personally kill. Ever since that first game when you all voted me out even though I was innocent, I wanted my revenge. And here I am now.
Why? Why did Sonic just leave me? Was it all just a lie? Was he using me just to save himself?
It's time, Mario.
Why? Is this really it?
Goodbye, Mario.
Huh? The lights? They're back on. That doesn't make any... Sonic!
Stand up, Mario.
Huh?
Remember why you're doing this all in the first place? A hero isn't selfish. A hero is someone who truly cares and wants to protect others. I see that in you, Mario. That's your way. Never lose your way. Ow! I had my eye on you for a while, Freddy. I realized your killing method of sabotaging the lights first. So when you appeared, I went straight to electrical to fix the soon-to-be sabotage. Pretty smart, huh? Mario, why don't you say we test our abilities? Come on! Don't let your fear get the best of you. We can do this!
Yeah, we can.
Don't forget about me!
Huh?
I see you've ratted out one of the remaining imposters.
That's right. We're gonna take him down right now.
Count me in. I'm tired of seeing people die. All three of us, then. Yeah!
Yeah.
All right, let's show him the real power of teamwork.
Dang it! There's three of them against only me! Where's the other imposter?
Feeling okay, Impostor?
Gotcha.
Time to finish this. This game is ours for the taking. It's over now. I doubt Freddy could even move after that.
What? You can probably tell. I'm finished. But aren't you forgetting about someone? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. The other imposter!
Look behind you.
Huh? What'll do? And you're... No!
You're all going to die now. You don't have enough energy to defend yourselves anymore.
What'll do? This whole time, you were an imposter?
Why? Why is this happening?
Wait. Did you?
Oh, no! What? What'll do? What the?
I never would have thought.
Wait, what is it, Sonic?
Never mind.
You!
He's really killing him.
Throughout this game, I've had to watch many people die, get voted off, get sad, and worst of all, I had to deceive my own friends the entire time.
Huh?
I'm an imposter. Nothing can change that. This game forced me to take that role. But the least I can do is use it for good. So, I'm ending you, Freddy. You idiot! Why? Why? We're both imposters! There's no such thing as good when you're on our side! That's what I thought. But my friends helped me see through that. They never knew I was an imposter. I even killed one of them. But even through all of that, they continue to have faith in me. Because they are my friends.
What'll do?
What are you talking about? I was forced to play this role in this twisted game. And now, I'm going to end it all. With you, Freddy! I can't believe it. This is the way I got here. To one of my own teammates. What I'll do. You traitor. Goodbye, Freddy. If only I didn't have to kill you.
What'll do?
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want it to be like this.
Wait! There's gotta be a way! I don't want anyone else to die!
I won't kill any of you guys. Don't worry. I'm ending myself right here.
Huh? Wait! You can't!
Mario. I'm an imposter. I'm the bad guy. I can't go on. I'll wake up after this, right? So let me end this for you guys.
No! No!
It'll be okay, Mario. How about we all meet up when we wake up? At least we won't be enemies.
What the? Now, who said anything about waking up?
Huh? No! No!
So, he finally decided to show up. Huh? Who? Wait, you're the guy from the gas station. How did you get here? Ignorance is bliss. What? What's going on? I forgot I haven't introduced myself to you two yet, so allow me. My name is Arden Lucis Kylum, and I'm the composer of this game.
What?
Well, I just thought I'd let you guys know that he's the guy we're looking to defeat. The composer of the Impostors game.
So it was you? You created all of this?
Impressive, is it not? What are you doing here now? I saw such a tragic parting taking place. I couldn't allow it to go any further. What do you mean? All this to say, this game isn't over yet. I need more information, especially on you, Mario.
Me? Why?
You and your friends are very special, and I don't know what I'd do without you all.
What do you mean by that?
You've helped me move my plan further and further along. You even took down those hackers, and I must say, you did an absolutely fantastic job. Arden! How? How did you bring us here in the first place? I suppose I could let you know now that I have everyone I need. Does this ring a bell, Kenji?
Kenji, where'd you go?
He's deep within the layers of my consciousness.
You're what?
Would you all like to join him? What are you? Never mind. That was a pointless question. I'm sending you all there regardless.
What?
I leave the rest up to you. Prove to me you're worthy of being my disciple. First, Usurper. Usurper of nightmares.
It all makes sense now. The handshake. The handshake. That's the trigger. That's what brought us all here in the first place. Huh? Where are we?
Wait. Neo Insomnia? What'd you say, Waddle-Doo? We're inside the composer's consciousness. Neo Insomnia. The root of the Impostors game.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. How could we be inside of someone's head?
I don't know how he does it, or how he manifests himself within it. He just can.
Well, then how do we get out? We're trapped in this guy's head, so now what?
Mario, calm down. We need to think this through. Why did Arden bring us here in the first place? Well, he said he needed more data on us, especially Mario. Yeah, but what does that even mean? What data could I possibly give him? My best guess? Combat data. You think he wants Mario to fight? Just a guess. but I'd think so. What else would he need?
True, but why does he need Mario's combat data? What's he gonna use it for?
Well, whatever his plan is, he wants to use me for it. Then let's not give it to him.
Huh?
Whatever Arden brings upon us, we can't let Mario fight. If what Arden wants is Mario's combat data, then we have to keep it away from him at all costs.
You're right, but will you guys be okay without me?
Of course, you can rely on us, Mario.
All right. Now, the question is, where is the enemy?
Yeah, I got no clue.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait. Was that a toilet?
Huh?
What?
Oh man, let me tell you, it is a good thing they put bathrooms in all these buildings.
Wait, Jack? Where have you been?
Bathroom?
But how'd you get here?
Oh, you know, just had to switch up my thoughts a little and poof, here I was, ready for the bathroom.
Switch up your thoughts?
Yeah, you don't know about that?
No.
Man, haven't you two at least been here before? All you gotta do is have an intent to make your way deeper into the game. Then bam, you're in Neo Insomnia.
Jack?
What?
What are you talking about?
The rules to get into Neo Insomnia? What else does it sound like?
How did you
know me and Waddle Doo have been here before?
It's simple. I was told you'd be arriving at that time. Now, I kinda just sat back and watched as things went down. I mean, you know, I was feeling kinda lazy that day. Composer was a little mad about that one, you can imagine, huh?
What kind of nonsense? Jack, we need to get you home. You're too tired for this. You literally sound like you're going insane.
Mario, I don't know if he's just tired.
Come on! Do you hear him? He sounds crazier than usual. Now, come on, let's go.
Mario, are you aware of the 3 usurpers? Why else would Jack know so much about this all? Do you really think he's just tired?
No! No, you're wrong! This is Jack we're talking about! He's not a usurper or anything! He's just weird! He's just my weird friend! Mario, I know he's your friend, but this is just too much. I mean, me and Kenji were a part of the original 10. And if I remember correctly, Jack was there too. He's been here since the beginning. It would only make sense. No, it's not true. Shut up, both of you. We're finding a way home right now. No fighting, no nothing.
Afraid I can't let that happen, Mario.
Huh?
I serve the composer. I am his disciple. I am his first usurper. The usurper of nightmares. We were such good friends. It's a shame it has to end like this. I truly liked you, Mario. But the composer's will is absolute. What he says goes. And soon, he will be the one to control fate itself.
Fate itself?
Mario, we're unsure of it right now. But it's possible you're the most important part of the composer's plan. We just need to wring that information out of you. Through combat!
We're not gonna let that happen, usurper. I don't know what your guys' big plan is here, but it's not going anywhere while I'm around.
Right. We won't let you do anything else from this point on.
Yeah. Mario said it himself. We're gonna end this game.
Very well then. If you all wish to oppose me, then I'll just have to end you all right here and now.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, I know who I'm dealing with all too well. In fact,
Would you like to see why they call me the Usurper of Nightmares?
Why? Is it just some kind of corny name you came up with?
Oh no, my friend. This is why I'm the Usurper of Nightmares.
Whoa! What's he doing?
How about we start with a little reunion? What the hell? What'll do, you killer?
No! No!
I have taken Cloud out of your memories, Waddle Doo. Don't you remember this power?
Shut up!
Oh, you can't hide the truth, Waddle Doo. You remember it all too well.
Waddle Doo, what is he talking about?
Shut up!
You should know this power. You dealt with the Sephiroth nightmare I created in the 4th game.
What?
But that's not all. If fate took us a different direction, you would be the Usurper of Nightmares.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Don't even try. The composer's offer to you. You denied it. He saw potential in you, Waddle Doo. He could have bestowed upon you the power to usurp nightmares. It seems that fate favored me over you, though. Because when you denied the offer, I was second in line. So now I hold a piece of the composer's legendary power. I bet you wish you never denied that offer now.
What is all this? It doesn't make sense.
I remember you, Purple Yoshi. Perhaps I can clear things up for you. Do you want to know why we partook in the game of the original 10?
Why?
That game was a test of willpower, to see who would come out on top. Those who did would soon become the 3 usurpers. Unfortunately, you died relatively soon. Tough luck. Maybe if you stopped defying us, the composer could give you a sliver of his power.
This is all too much. The trigger, the handshake, the original 10, the 3 usurpers. I can't process all of this.
Oh, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Hey, Cloud, why don't you come over here and finish this failure off?
What'll do? I won't let you hurt my friends anymore.
Now, what do we have here?
I've been suppressing this power this entire time because I didn't want people to know what I was meant to be. You've shown me that my powers aren't the problem. It's our perspectives that make us monsters.
What could you possibly mean?
Yes, I was chosen to be the first usurper, but I denied it because I'm not a power-hungry demon like you!
What?
I stand by my choice. It was the right way to go.
You little... How?
Can you see why you were second in line now, Jack?
You one-eyed freak! Kill him!
I'm not scared of your nightmares anymore!
How?
I'm disappointed in you, Jack. You never really had what it took to become a usurper, did you? It's a miracle you were even a second choice.
No. Shut up! I was chosen by fate to become the first usurper. I will not fail the composer, for his will is absolute.
Talk about crazy. You okay, Kenji?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. You know, I never knew you really had it in you to do something like that.
Yeah, I thought it'd never come to this.
Told you were more than just moral support.
Guys? Looks like we've got trouble. Huh?
Looks like it's not over yet.
No other choice than to keep fighting. Just don't let Mario into it.
Got it.
Since you all want to be such pests, I'm gonna have to go all out.
What's that noise?
Oh, great.
Oh, great, my ride's here. Now I can use my fullest power. Nightmare Rain.
Rain?
Now, this rain will power up my nightmares tenfold. Prepare yourselves.
Here they come!
And while you all deal with that, I'll be sitting comfortably within my helicopter.
No! You're not getting away! Oh, of all the people!
He must have gotten Yoshi from my memories. Oh, great. A nightmare knucklehead.
Huh? Meddle me? That's not another person, though. If it's in your memories, he can make a nightmare out of it. That's just unfair.
Yeah, well, at least you don't have to fight.
Hey, it's not like I don't want to.
Yeah, I got it. Anyway... You think we can take all these guys?
We have to. I got Dedede. Kenji, you handle Yoshi. Sonic, you think you can take two?
Of course.
Then let's do it! Oh, thanks, Kenji.
No prob. Looks like this Nightmare Rain stuff really does make him stronger.
Yep, but no time to complain.
I had a strange perception of you in my head with all that murder stuff. I can only assume you're just like that. Who would have thought?
Jeez, he's fast. Am I gonna be able to...
Sorry about that, Kenji. It's hard dealing with two at once. You don't say.
Take this!
Huh? Wait!
Again?
Oh, no, you don't. Huh? Where did he go?
I'm not sure. Just stay put.
Mario! Whoa! Dang it, there's too much going on! Kenji, what'll do? One of you help Mario. I'm occupied. On it.
Gotcha.
Kenji, look out!
Huh? Crap.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't know how much longer I can take this.
I got you, Mario!
Oh, felt like I was in the air for years. Thanks, Waddle-Doo. No problem. How are the others doing? Well, we're struggling, but we'll make it. Are you sure? Things don't seem to be going so well, and I don't want to just sit here and watch. Sorry, Mario, but that's the way it has to be. We can't let the composer know your abilities. I understand.
Dang it! Oh shoot! Oh shoot, he's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me! We're surrounded. This is the end, isn't it? Oh?
Check.
Huh?
Oh, jeez. Finally this thing is working. Took that whole time to fix it up. Anyway, I'm gonna need all the nightmares to stop what they're doing.
What is he planning?
Now, it's clear you don't want to give Mario's combat ability to us. And it's not easy to force it out either. So it looks like we're gonna have to take an in-depth look at his soul.
What? What do you mean?
Just a moment. I feel like Metal Mario would be a good stand-in for me.
Huh?
Mario, the composer has informed me you know of what happens to some people after they partake in this game.
What are you talking about?
He says you call it Insomnia.
Huh?
A bunch of people are coming out of the game with this weird condition that I've dubbed Insomnia. It's almost like their soul was ripped straight from their body, so all that's left is a walking husk.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I thought I would let you know why that happens in the first place.
You mean the reason for insomnia?
Yes. When someone with a weak willpower plays and loses the game, their soul is extracted from their body in their sleep. So when they wake up, they are soulless, causing insomnia.
Their soul?
Correct. And would you like to know where that soul goes?
Where?
Straight to the composer. He harvests these souls one after another to obtain infinite knowledge. With this infinite knowledge, he shall control fate itself.
You mean that's his plan?
I wouldn't expect lower plane beings like you to understand. So defiant of fate, it's insane.
What are you getting at?
Mario, throughout all these games, we've tried and tried again to make you lose. We succeeded the first time unexpectedly, but it was pointless. Your willpower was too strong to take your soul. Later on, we even thought that maybe the Dream Hackers could be our best bet at making you lose badly. But alas, all has failed. And because you can't lose, we can't take your soul. That is, unless we do it manually. It takes a lot of work, but it has to be done.
You're gonna take my soul?
Yes. Your soul may as well hold the key to fate itself, Mario.
Fate itself?
You can think about it when your soul is a part of the composer. Now, Metal Mario!
Wait! Wait!
What is...
Mario, run! Mario! Why? It's just like... I can't move. I'm too scared. This guy, he's way out of our league. It was a mistake to challenge him.
You're not doing this for your friends, Mario. You're doing it for yourself. You're so desperate for approval from others that you act like a hero with no flaws. A hero isn't selfish. A hero is someone who truly cares and wants to protect others. I see that in you, Mario. That's your way.
What do I even believe anymore? Was everything I did all for nothing? I failed. Again.
Yes. Your soul may as well hold the key to fate itself, Mario.
Am I just a tool? A tool for the composer to use in his plan? Then why? Why does everyone seem to protect me? What do they see me as? Is it because I've always seemed like a hero to them? Do they want some kind of reward for keeping me safe? Fear. That's all I feel right now. My soul is being sucked out of my body. I'm helpless. My friends are on the ground dying, and I can't save them like they've tried to save me.
I want to go back. I want to wake up.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go back home. I want to live a normal life. I don't want to be a tool or a hero. But I guess it's too late for that now. I guess fate has chosen this path for me, so I can't object to it any further. I've reached my end point. I give up.
Yes, I am the one who brought you here.
Why?
The truth is, you were supposed to be in the next game, which is playing out as we speak.
How?
Using the power of the crystal, I could pull you out of the Impostors game before it had a chance to start.
Do you understand what you've done? I was supposed to be in that game so I could help Mario end it. And now I'm stuck here, helpless.
Link, I didn't pull you out of the game for nothing. I pulled you out of the game so you would have the chance to protect both your friends and the world itself using this knowledge. Huh? Arden cannot go on living, Link. He's a misguided soul, built entirely off of revenge. He must be put to rest. And you want to entrust that to me? You are the only one I could entrust it to, Link. Link, would you like to see my true form? True form? Perhaps I can help to give you more confidence this way. Huh? Then who are you? The reason I wanted to tell you all of this, and how I knew about all of this in the first place, is because... I am Noctis Lucis Kylum, the Night Sky Prince. Huh? This whole time I hid my identity so I could discover your true feelings about everything. I wanted to know your fears, your struggles, and your thoughts about everything that's been happening. Wait. I didn't think you would reveal that in front of a person who's been there with Arden the whole time. I thought maybe if I was just a nameless figure who appeared similar to you, you wouldn't mind acting indecent. Don't worry, Link. Now I understand it all. Link, you and your friend Mario are this world's hope. You must stick together to the end, no matter what happens. You think so? But Mario needs your help right now. He's in danger. And do you want me to help him? I don't know if I can. If I even try to help him, I'll probably just end up getting beaten by something Arden conjures up, and in turn, put him into even more danger. It's a never-ending butterfly effect. Link, from the time I've spent with you, I've come to learn you fear making mistakes the most. I've also learned that you desire to carry the burden of everything, despite struggling with it. Huh? It's undeniable. But Link, you must understand, you are not alone. The reason you have these friends is so that they can carry the burden with you. There is no reason to try to be their leader or their savior so you can prove you care about them. All you need to do is be with them. I'm with them a ton, and yet I always make mistakes that put them in danger. Becoming an imposter through both regular means and dream hacking, keeping them involved in these games in the first place, the list goes on. Link, making mistakes is proof that you've challenged the world. What? If this task wasn't hard, everyone in the world would do it. That's why I chose you, Link. You are the only person capable of using this information to protect everything. Noctis. Now, I hope I've helped in easing your fear a bit. I'm not exactly a therapist, just a lost prince. Noctis, I want to help Mario and everyone else. I want to help save the world. All right then, made up your mind, have you? Yeah, I can't be afraid to make mistakes anymore. I know my friends have my back. Very well, Link. Now, it's time for me to go. I will now allow you to meet Mario. Wait, before you go, Noctis. I'm sorry for spilling all of my issues onto you. I just never really have the chance to talk about them. Now's not the time for apologies, Link. Besides, it was useful for getting to know you better. Alright. Well, thank you, Noctis. Of course. I knew I chose the right person. What? Never mind. Now, Link, keep moving forward, because the world is yours. Mario. Let me help you, Mario. Here. Link? How are you? I don't know. I'm lost. Lost? So much has happened in this game without you all. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do without all of you. You guys always help to guide me. So, without you all, Mario, I'm here now. It's okay. I just want to go back. Back to when none of this was ever a thing. Me too, Mario. But we're stuck on this path now. And that's something we can't change. I'm scared of this path, Link. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the future holds. So many thoughts are flowing through my head, I can't think straight. You know, I'm scared too. Huh? We're all scared, Mario. Me, Zelda, Rin. We share the same feelings as you. But I've learned something from an important person. If what we're doing here now wasn't hard, everyone in the world would do it. I think that's why we were chosen to go through all of this. The fact that we've made it this far is proof that we've challenged the world and our fate. And I don't think we can stop here. We have a dream to chase, Mario. A dream where we can sleep peacefully without any impostors game.
Yeah, you're right.
So, let's keep going, alright? Okay, the world is yours, Mario. Prove that you are a hero, and that you were chosen to do this for a reason.
A hero?
Link! I'm getting drowsy. I think my time in the crystal is almost up.
Huh?
Mario, I trust you. We all trust you. Good luck, Mario. I know you can do this.
Thank you, Link.
Yeah. See you on the other side.
Well, I think that's about it. I'm gonna miss the fellow. Well, I suppose I should. Huh?
What the?
What's this? What's this?
Huh? Mario? No way. What's going on? Mario looks different. It's weird. Jeez. How much did I miss? Mario. I'm ready to take you. I'm right in front of you, right in front. I'm about to lose it. I'm telling you that I'm down. Prove it. No other place than now. So moving. So let me show you what's the
What the? He erased the nightmares with ease? What kind of power is this?
With the sword and the shield, I'm ready to reveal. Right in the battlefield, in the center, I'll be here. Keep one's eyes peeled. I want this ball. I'm ready. I'm down. I want this ball. I'm ready to play. I'm down. I want this ball. I'm ready to play. I'm down. I want this
Huh? Where'd he go? With that kind of power, I don't know if being in this helicopter is the best idea. Oh, what's that? Oh, no, no. Oh, Dad. No, stop this. Oh, I think we're going down. Oh, no. It's impossible. This kind of power shouldn't exist. There's only one explanation for this. This is the power of the crystal.
No, this can't be. Mario?
What is he doing?
Oh no! Wait, is Mario gonna...
This isn't like him.
Please! Please!
Stop! Any more and he'll die.
Huh? What the...
Mario, can you explain what just happened?
I felt some kind of power come over me. It was like nothing I'd ever felt before.
How does that just happen, though?
I don't know. I just remember seeing them. Them? I wonder if what I saw there was real.
Huh? Well, we should probably focus on dealing with Jack before we talk about all this.
Right. Jack.
All right. You all win. So I give up.
What?
Clearly, you have powers beyond my understanding. So it's best that I leave before things get any worse.
Wait, we're not gonna kill you. We just want to talk.
I got nothing to talk about. I'm leaving.
Why did you become a usurper?
You wanna know why?
Yeah. I just don't understand it. I don't know if you feel it, but I'm hurt. The fact that you would hide this from me, betray me.
You know, Mario, I do understand that. But the reason I became a usurper is simply because I wanted to. There's no real reason behind it. I just wanted to see what would happen and where my choice would leave me. And here I am now, enemies with you all. Crazy how fate turns things, huh? Mario, I made this choice because I could. You made a choice to stop this game because you could. So do you think you have the right to stop me from moving on my path?
I guess not.
We're enemies now, Mario. Nothing's going to change that. It'll all come down to who comes out on top in the end.
I just...
Yeah, I get it.
But what now? They just got a ton of Mario's combat data.
About that. It's almost as if Mario was on another plane of existence while fighting in that form, meaning we couldn't get any real data. But we have learned some things. Like what? Mario, you are connected to the crystal, but not in the way we expected.
The crystal? What?
What we truly expected was for you to hold the Night Sky Prince within you.
Huh? The Night Sky Prince?
Ah, right. Your little group was looking for him. Well, Mario, you may not hold the Night Sky Prince, but you have something else within you. Something that we never would have expected.
What is it?
Can't say.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
Head back to the real ground. I'm out of energy.
Wait, what about us?
Figure it out. See you later, Mario.
He's gone.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to get out of here? It's not like I can use a DreamHack portal.
I don't know. Well, maybe we should...
Huh? Thank you for the signal, Jack. Although maybe next time, don't talk as much. We have secrets to keep, you know. Yeah.
No!
Unfortunately,
I'm still not done with you all. I need more from Mario. I won't be satisfied until I have his power. Why Mario, I wonder?
It's insane how he's kept that power dormant until now.
Yes, it is. I've had my suspicions, but I never would have thought he'd truly be the one. Though, now that we've seen what he can do, it's time for me to take that power.
What do we do?
You know, today hasn't been a great day for me. I'm frustrated that I couldn't obtain Mario's power instantly. So, I'm going to kill all of you right now.
Huh?
I don't have your powers yet, but I've stopped caring. You all are nothing but subpar anyway.
Oh no. What is this? Isn't good. I gotta go.
What the? Who is that? Impossible.
As I thought.
Mario!
He's alive.
He was never dead. Ardyn did stab him, but the wound wasn't fatal. The only thing that knife did was put Mario in a deep sleep, making it seem like he was dead. If I had to guess, he wanted to keep Mario alive for some reason.
A deep sleep? How can we be asleep if we're in a dream? And who are you? How did you get here?
Whoa, slow down with the questions.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Whoa.
Feel better?
Yeah. Feels like I never fought at all.
It's the same type of healing I used on your friend Mario. Anyway, I am the goddess of light, Palutena. I come from a higher plane, so I kind of know all of you already. Anyway, you guys know Pit, right? He was in this game, acting as my proxy.
Your proxy?
I sent him to this plane to play the game. Anyway, he ended up losing early, but as he was dying, he sent me a signal to come here. So I waited for the perfect moment to arrive, allowing me to erase the composer.
What the?
As for the reason Mario can sleep here, it's because we're not in a dream. We're on a separate plane of existence.
What?
While this is Ardyn's consciousness, it's not located within his head. Instead, it resides within the celestial realm. So, when you all go to sleep, your souls are sent to this realm to partake in the game. That's also how I got here. Being a higher being, I can switch planes in with ease. And here I am now.
What?
I sensed a strange darkness in this plane, so I thought it was time for a little divine intervention.
But you killed the composer. That means it's over now, right? The game's gonna end now.
I'm afraid not.
Huh?
How?
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Do you really think I would let my guard down like that?
But she killed you! I saw it!
She erased a nightmare version of me that Jack created.
Smart.
Oh, pretty Politena, you've given me exactly what I want. You've stepped into the celestial realm during my game. Now I can take what I need!
Politena!
I didn't think it would come to this. I'm gonna let you all escape. I'll stay here to hold back Arden.
But what about you?
I'll make it out at some point. But promise me, you'll never give up on your dream.
Huh? How do you...
I can see it in your eyes. That passion is the key to ending this game. So please, never give up on your dream.
I won't! I promise!
Thank you. Now, I'll see you again. One day.
Politena!
That was the longest dream yet. I feel like we barely made it out. I need to check the date. Okay. December 25th? It's Christmas? Oh, I'd forgotten with all the crazy stuff that's been going on recently. Well, before we celebrate, I need to talk to Link. We have a lot of things to go over. Just text him to meet me at the gas station. There we go. Sonic?
Oh, hey Mario.
What are you doing out here? It's raining. You should go inside.
I don't know, Mario. I like the rain.
Oh.
Kinda calms me down a bit, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Especially after what we went through last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head inside, so, just don't stay out here for too long.
Be careful, Mario.
What?
Just be careful.
Yeah, of course. After last night, I'm kinda prepared for anything.
Mario, I mean it. Be careful.
Yeah, are you okay, Sonic?
Never mind. I should head home. I'm gonna catch a cold at this rate.
Well, see you later, Sonic. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah. You too.
He's probably just shaken up after what happened. Well, guess I better go meet up with Link.
Why do I have all these Christmas lights up and not the actual lights on? Well, you see, the lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You get my drift?
Yeah, but it hasn't snowed at all. All we're getting this year is rain.
Whatever. At least I have the Christmas spirit.
Whatever you say, sir. That must be him.
Jeez, why is it so dark in here? Everything's illuminated by Christmas lights. The lights are way down low.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. See, this guy gets it.
Yeah. Hey, Mario.
Oh, good to see you, Link. So, about last night.
Yeah, we got a lot to go over.
Yeah, I guess we should start with how the team didn't make it into the game. What? Oh, I am loving the decorations, Kira.
Thank you, what'll do. Seems like people really appreciate my skill.
Mario, Link, you guys are here too?
Yeah, hey guys.
I know what'll do, but who's the other guy? Oh, I guess we haven't met yet. I'm Kenji. Link, I assume you were in the game with Mario then? That's right.
So what brings you guys here? Coming to get a gas station Christmas pizza?
Not exactly, but that does sound kinda good.
Oh yeah, you should definitely buy some pizza, please. My business is failing. I need customers.
Well then, why don't we all grab a pizza and talk this over? Sounds good to me.
Yeah, me too. I love gas station pizza.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
Alright. By the way, who's paying?
We could always just steal it. I mean, that's what I always do.
Wait. You steal my pizza?
I said nothing.
Well then, who's gonna do it? Let's figure that out after we order, huh?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Cool.
Alright, guys. Well, we have a lot to discuss, so let's get started.
Arden. He needs me for his plan. I'm still not quite sure what Jack meant by controlling fate, but whatever it is, it can't be good. So I'm going to stop him. On my own. If it's only me that Arden wants, then I'm not going to needlessly put my friends in danger by bringing them along. Besides, with that new power, I'm positive I can take him down alone.
Oh, hey Mario. Oh, hey. You remember what I said yesterday? You know, about being careful? Oh, yeah, I'm being careful. Don't worry. Really? Because to me it sounds like you're going to face danger alone. Wait, what? You talk to yourself really loudly. Say, instead of going alone, why don't I come along? Huh? Yeah, just you and me. Could be a fun little adventure. You really want to come along? Of course. It'd be kind of stupid to let you go alone at this point. Besides, I've got business with the composer myself. What would that be? Waddle Dude told us about his experience in Neo Insomnia yesterday, and he mentioned that Shadow was there. Oh, yeah, Shadow's your friend, right? Yeah, and apparently he's a usurper too. I see. Well, the sooner we can get there, the sooner we can get our questions answered. Right. Now all we gotta do is figure out where the composer is.
Right. Let's go. Despite her stepping into the celestial realm during my game, I could not take all her power.
Well, at the very least, your prediction was correct. Bringing in that little angel sure did attract her.
Yes, just as long as I have some of her power, I should still be on track.
So, about Mario.
I know.
Does this mean we're giving up on the Night Sky Prince?
Not completely. That is still our objective. However, Mario will take priority. He holds a power unbeknownst to all but myself. We must keep it that way, though.
Right.
Jack, since you have failed your first mission, You will be taking a short break from the action, and Infinite will be taking your place.
I understand.
Infinite, my most loyal usurper. You are a key component in my plan. Do not let me down.